This is an extremely busy time for school nurses with year-round students back in school and traditional calendar students headed there in just a few weeks. Today, the Durham County Department of Public Health wants you to know 3 things you can do to make going back to school easier on them and your child's school nurse. Senior Public Health School Nurse Jody Weiner is here to help us out. And the first thing you want parents to do is to make sure that all the vaccines and required shots are done.
Right.
Before school starts.
So there's vaccines that are needed before kindergarten, and then there's also a booster that's needed before 6th grade called Tdap.
Okay. And we can go to the health department to get those done, or your child's pediatrician?
That's correct. That's correct. And sometimes parents will say, I had the documentation, but I lost it. And they can call the school nurse, and the school nurse can go ahead and look it up in the state's database, and we can get a copy that way sometimes. And then that can serve as the official copy, documentation.
So if a child doesn't have those done, will he or she be prevented from going to school?
Well, they prefer that it be done before school, but they're allowed to stay in school for 30 calendar days.
Okay, so get that done. Also, you really need to get to know the school nurse. That's an important thing to do.
Oh, I totally agree. We're very nice. And there may be things that we can help out with that you wouldn't have even thought of. You know, whether it be getting an order for a medication, or helping you get in for an appointment, or helping to pay for an appointment.
Gotcha. And paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork when a student starts school.
Right.
And all that needs to be done in advance.
Right. So parents can come to school and give their child a medication, but that's usually not feasible. So instead, the parent wants to have the medication at school and to have a school personnel go ahead and give it. So they just need to get the forms filled out for the medication, and then take those forms along with the medication in the original container and bring those to school, preferably before school starts. That way, you've got your medication there, your teacher's been trained, the front staff has been trained, and when your child goes day 1, they're all set.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier rather than waiting until there's a crisis and dealing with those things.
Exactly. And then that way the child stays well, stays happy, in class, ready to learn.
Very good advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.